All right, hey everybody, we're back with another news feed here. We're going to start this one off with the best full-size pickup trucks to buy in 2024. They also show the ones in 2023. Again, this is from Motor Trend, and you can type in any of these keywords and you will find this article, but I'm just curious what they say. This is Motor Trend's opinion on the best full-size pickup trucks to buy in 2024. And number 6 is the Nissan Titan. And they give it, score a 6.8 for that one. We're going to blow through these. The Nissan Titan pros and cons, as we know, like I said, these are like AI generated and they're junk. I'm not even going to read them. You can see here the specs or pull up the article if you want to. Number 5 with a score 8.1, they're calling it the Tacoma or the Tundra. Figure that one out. Okay, with everything going on there. Again, pros and cons, blah, blah, blah. Ram, number 4 at an 8.4 score. And number 3 is the GMC Sierra at 8.4 also. And then we get into the Silverado at 8.5. And then after that, we have the F-150 at number 1 with an 8.6, according to them. Now, they do, here's interesting. Okay, so did they show us the, right here. So let's look at this list here real quick. Let's look at this section right here. So this was the one in 2024. Now in 2024, 3 to 4, the F-150 didn't change much except for some exterior stuff. Okay, nothing engine-wise, anything like that. You got the Silverado that's basically unchanged. The Sierra is unchanged. The Ram 1500, for the most part, is unchanged. The Tundra is unchanged, and the Nissan Titan is basically unchanged. So all these trucks are unchanged, but somehow look at this order. Then look at what they said the best ones to buy in 2023 were. Okay, so I'm going to scroll between these two. Here we got a Ford, Chevy. We're going to call GMC and Chevy the same, but we got Ford, Chevy, Ram, Toyota, Nissan. Here we got Ram, Ford, Toyota, Chevy, Nissan. Okay, I mean, and look at the score. I mean, I don't understand when these trucks have basically not changed. This is the 2024 score. Here's the order for 2023. 2024, 2023. Interesting. Moving on from there. This one, I love this. This is the best thing I've heard in a very long time. Okay, this is from Motor Trend. SEMA supports Virginia's emancipation from the draconian California gasoline vehicle ban. I love this. Okay, so 17 states are joining in CARB. Okay, and this stupid BS stuff that California does, and they're ruling that they want to make sure that cars will always be all gas-powered cars. Right here. The executive order means that internal combustion vehicles will not be required to be phased out by the year 2035 as they will be in California. There are 17 states that have adopted California's vehicle emission standards. Okay, this is so stupid. Okay, but anyway, Virginia government said no. They gave the big middle finger. Boom, here it is right there. We're not going to do it. They backed out. They're like, no, we're not playing that game. You don't get to tell us that. Okay, here it is. 17 states have plus another 20 standard over the past 20 years. 9 states have passed laws or resolutions rejecting government deciding what they do. See, I love this. 9 states have passed laws and or resolutions rejecting government deciding what technology American consumers must purchase and buy. Love that, okay? Virginia is now the first state in the nation to untangle itself from California's emission standard and EV mandates. They were going along with it. They were going to do it, okay? They were on it, and then they said, no, we're not gonna. See, Virginia lawmakers passed a law in 2021 tying the state to California's emission standards. Okay, which included California's 100% EV mandate by 2035. Since then, SEMA-supported bills, because it's a SEMA article, aim to repeal the law and have narrowly failed to pass the democratically controlled legislature. Elections in 2001 campaigned on repealing California's standard and pledges to follow during the 2023, blah, blah, blah. It defies common sense that in 2021, lawmakers decided that instead of writing our own electric vehicle laws, Virginia would simply do whatever California decided to do, said Youngkin. Because lawmakers outsource their responsibilities and surrenders our values to California. Virginians face mandate starting in 2024 that limits and eventually bans buying a gas-powered car or truck unless we act. Virginia is hostage to the extreme policies of California. Common sense says that the law of Virginia should be written by its elected leaders here, not outsourced to radical bureaucrats in California. Love that. So they're done. They're out. Virginia's like, no, you guys can kiss my butt. We're not doing it. Forget you. We're not playing that game. I love it. Straight up love it. Moving on from there, a quick tip for you here. If you have these key locks, okay, on here, and you lose your wheel chuck for it, or your key for it, this guy's got a tip for you what to do. He says basically you take a socket that's going to fit inside of here. In this case, on this one, he's using a 9mm socket that's there, and he's pounding it on. You're going to probably destroy the socket, but he's going to pound it inside of here so that it fits into there, and then he's going to go ahead and take it off that way. Or you can fit one on the outside and try and get one that's going to fit on the outside, a socket, and just, basically hit it hard, beat it on there, and to be able to get it off. It says right here, Poison shares that the next option is to hammer the tightest socket head available onto the stuck lug and then connect an impact drill to the socket and hope when you pull the trigger, the torque pops the piece loose. He's using an old cheap 9mm Craftsman socket in the video. That doesn't work. He says the other tactic is drilled down. You're basically going to grind off the back of the stud on the back of the on the back side of the rotor on there. You're basically going to take that, knock that down so you can get it off. There's what they're saying to do. You can read the article if you want to, but that little hack right there, I thought you guys would enjoy. The next one we got to do right here, Ford. Interesting. This is interesting, okay? Harvest programs, but this is very interesting. Ford is asking some Mustang V8 owners to swap an engine head or risk warranty, okay? And they're warning them. Those Mustang owners who do not submit could end up outside of the warranty coverage if damage happens. Now, they're saying they want to do this for a study, okay, is what they're saying. A Ford Harvest program requires the select Mustang owners to submit to replacing one of their engine heads, the left head, okay? The removed part would then go back to Ford for study and examination. It appears as though some damage could occur in cases where owners don't submit to the request. That damages, you lose your warranty, all right? So they're going to get a letter for this. How it's going to work, basically, what they're saying is harvest programs are somewhat rare in the automotive world, and not every brand calls them by that name. At times they're called a precursor to a recall. Other times they're unrelated. In this case, the program, dubbed 24H01, involves removing and replacing the left head on the engine along with the exhaust camshaft. Okay, according to one letter sent to an owner shared on Facebook, it's all over. It's a voluntary study Ford is conducting. Okay, specifically, he wants to evaluate the field performance and functionality of the left-hand engine cylinder head. Makes no notification or interest in the camshaft, but it says it's got to be part of the deal. So there it is for you. According to some owners, the program only includes 11 vehicles in total. Ford confirmed that to Car Scoops. They were built between January 30th and February 1st of this year. It's interesting, though. Okay, it's kind of interesting. So there's only 11 of them. They're going to do this, but then they're telling you if you're going to lose your warranty if you don't turn it in. To me, it sounds like a precursor to a recall. It sounds like Ford is getting sick and tired of dealing with recalls and having to be the leader in recalls over the last 3.5 years, and they're fed up with it. And so now they're going to do this instead as a precursor. They're telling you it's not a recall, but we're telling you you have to give us the left head and camshaft because there's probably a problem there. And they even go on to say that down here, problem could lie with the cam or the head, but Ford is not saying. We reached out in hopes of getting some clarification. Here's what they told us. As part of our commitment to quality, we are voluntarily conducting a study on 11 Mustang 5.0 vehicles to attain. It's the same BS. That's how it is here, what they're saying. Here it says right here, at the end of the letter, it says, if Ford Motor Company can deny coverage for any vehicle damage that may result from failure to have this service action performed on a timely basis. That means it's a precursor to a recall. All right, moving on from there. Last one we want to get into right here. Top Speed. Notoriously reliable but crazy cheap used pickup trucks. 10 used pickup trucks that are notoriously reliable but crazy cheap. We're going to go through the list here. Number 10 is the 2009 Chevy Silverado. Average used price $9,200. Okay, we're going to roll right through. You can read this article yourself, top speed, and type in any of these keywords right here, and it will pop right up for you. Next one on here is number 9. It's saying right here, better than average reliability, cheap to buy, lots of oil parts. Next, another Chevy, this one in Colorado, 2010 Colorado, average use price, $9,000. Okay, and specs on here, they're saying advantages, pros right here, used but relatively small. Okay, so you can, like I said, here it is right here, very low price tag. The Nissan Frontier, this one right here. It's interesting that a 2015 Frontier, $15,300. That's quite a bit of money. That's holding value very well. That's very good. Moving down from there, you can read the pros and cons if you want to. Very low maintenance cost. Number 11 is another GMC Canyon coming in at, or number 7, a 2011 GMC Canyon, $10,000. Another GMC Sierra, 2010 at $10,000. And number 5, a 2011 Ford Ranger, $11,000. God, I bought I had a Ranger in 2003, I think it was, and I don't think I paid $11,000 for it brand new. And then a 2008 Toyota Tacoma right here. They're saying 10 grand. Number 3 on the list. Another Nissan Frontier, 2009. Okay, I have not looked at this list. I didn't look at it ahead of time. That's pretty cool. Another one here, 2010 Ram Dakota. It's $8,000 for that. What else we got here? Honda Ridgeline, 2014, $15,000. And I think that does our list. That's interesting, though. Look at how many Chevys were on here. That's what I found pretty interesting. We had one Ford, one Toyota, 2 Nissans. We had 1 Ram. We had Chevy-wise. I thought I saw a lot of Chevys. We had Ford Ranger. We got 1 Chevy, 2, and 3, and 4. 4 out of 10 were Chevys. That's pretty interesting. Very cool. All right, well, that is going to end it for us. I don't have anything else that we're going to add to this. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching.